Hey guys, so today I am showing you guys how I make my Ayurvedic hair growth oil. So the first thing that I showed you guys here is some henna powder that I bought off of Amazon, and then these are organic methi seeds or fenugreek seeds, and I also got that from Amazon. And this is the most important ingredient, the MSM powder. This is the ingestible kind, also from Amazon. Everything I got is basically from Amazon. That was jojoba oil that I showed you guys. This is some black castor oil with vitamin A, D, and E, and then my locally sourced castor oil that I always buy, always use it. The next thing is some olive oil that I just bought from the grocery store, just regular schmegular olive oil. Then I have some coconut oil. This one is like unrefined, all that good stuff, but I bought it from the grocery store. And then I have some avocado oil that I got from a website. If you guys want to know, I'll link it down below. And then another oil that I always add in this mix is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Hair Serum. The last few things I have is peppermint essential oil. After that, I have tea tree essential oil, which I think is really necessary for all of this. And then I have rose hip essential oil, which I just really like it for my hair and for my face. Oh yeah, and then you're gonna need a spoon to mix it all up with. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is add my fenugreek seeds, and as you guys can see, I was struggling to get this package open because this is new. I just got this, but eventually I get it open, like right now. Haha, success! I got it open. Okay, so my rule of thumb when it comes to mixing up this Ayurvedic hair oil is that however much fenugreek seeds I use, I would double the amount with henna. So here I'm using 2 spoons of the fenugreek seeds, and so what I'm going to do is use 4 spoons of henna. And when I first started out making this Ayurvedic oil, I didn't use this much. I started out with a half a spoon of the fenugreek seed and 1 spoon of henna in this same like large container of oil that I'm making right now. So you want to build up your hair's tolerance to the henna so that you're not just shocking your hair with all of this protein and delicious nutrients. You're building up the amount of it that your hair can take. So keep acting like you're Baeless, and now I'm going to start adding my oils. The first one I'm starting with is this coconut oil, because I like to start with like my carrier oils or my filler oils. So these are the oils that I add a lot of, and then as I move up I start adding less and less because I get to the more expensive oils. So I just dumped out all of the coconut oil I had, and at first I'm only putting some of this olive oil, but at the end I do go back and pour all of it in just so that I could get the right amount of oil. So yeah, I'm just putting in a bit, and I don't measure these things just because I've been doing this for so long already. I don't measure it anymore. And so the next thing I'm adding here is going to be my avocado oil. If I could get it to come back. There it is. Adding a fair bit of avocado oil. And that's where the heavy-handedness stops. So right here, just adding some of my locally sourced castor oil. A little bit more. That wasn't enough. And then I'm going to add some of this Sunny Isles Jamaican Black Castor Oil with vitamin A, D, and E. That's what I'm showing you guys. It has vitamins A, D, and E in it, and it smells really, really nice. Like, it's not florally like the lavender one or like the pepperminty one or anything. It just has a really nice smell. And I'm adding a fair bit of this jojoba oil. It's not one of my carrier oils, but I do add a nice amount of it, probably like 5 to 6 tablespoons. And then I just give that a quick mix before I add in, well, I guess I didn't give it a quick mix. I just start adding in my essential oils. So that was a splash of tea tree oil, a splash of peppermint oil, and then I added 10 to 15 drops of rosehip oil, just because, like I said, I like rosehip oil and it does have like scalp benefits. So a couple drops of that, and then I add in some of my Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Hair Growth Serum. Just a couple drops of that.
I know I miss Valentine's Day and your birthday. Shame on me. Hey, heard I never really loved you anyway.
And then this is the point where I realized this is not going to be enough oil, so I just dumped the rest of the, what is that, olive oil that I had left in the bottle. Dumped the rest of that in, and I did have to go and purchase more coconut oil just to fill it all the way to the top. So next is the most important ingredient of the whole entire hair growth thing, right? So this is MSM powder. MSM powder has sulfur in it, and sulfur is a key component of keratin, and keratin is hair growth. So I'm showing you guys, when I first started using this MSM powder, that's how much I would use in this whole thing of oil. Like that big jar, I would use that small amount. But now I've just sort of started to add and add and add until I'm comfortable with using a scoop. I personally don't use more than a scoop in this whole thing of oil, because MSM powder can dry out your scalp and make it very itchy, which is why I add so many moisturizing oils to make up for the fact that this MSM can really dry out your scalp. So after I add that in, I give it a nice final mix, and that is how it looks. When it settles, it's a really nice deep green color. So what I would do from this point is I would put the lid back on this jar, and I would put it in a cool, dark place so that the sediments can settle at the bottom of the jar, and I would leave it for anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. And this is how it would look after I pour it out and leave the henna and the fenugreek seeds at the bottom of that jar.